There is a hidden battle happening inside your mind right now, a silent war that most people never notice until it is already inside their thoughts. Because evil does not always come loudly. It does not always appear with danger you can see. Instead, it enters as a soft whisper, a small doubt, a tiny fear. And today, you will finally understand how Satan uses these invisible thoughts to push you off the right path, how evil grows quietly inside the mind, and how you can protect your heart and guide your life back toward peace and confidence. And at the end of this video, you will understand a secret reason why some people fall under this influence faster than others, a reason most people never learn in their entire life. So stay with me, because what you learn today may completely change your mind forever. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm truly happy you are here, and I want you to know that everything you hear today will not only help you shape a better and stronger life, it will also help you learn English in a simple, natural, and everyday way. So listen, relax, and let your mind grow stronger with every line. From the beginning of human history, people have spoken about the influence of evil and the tricks of Satan. And even though cultures and religions across the world describe it differently, the core truth remains the same. Satan does not attack the body first, he attacks the mind. Because your mind controls your actions, your decisions, your desires, and your future. And if Satan can influence your thoughts, he can influence your entire life. It begins quietly, almost invisibly, through small ideas that look harmless. Thoughts like, I am not enough, no one cares about me, why should I try? Maybe I should choose the easier but wrong way. And these thoughts do not appear as evil at first. They feel natural. They feel like things you yourself are thinking. But in reality, this is exactly how evil works. Slow, gentle, unnoticed, until the small negative thought becomes a heavy chain on your heart. Satan uses weakness as his doorway, and every person has different weaknesses. For some it is anger, for some jealousy, for some sadness, for some loneliness, for some addiction, and for some pride. And Satan does not push you into evil immediately. Instead, he adds one tiny drop at a time, one whisper at a time, one suggestion at a time, until the thought becomes strong enough that you believe it is your own. And by the time you realize something is influencing you, the damage is already deep. Because the first target of Satan is always your inner peace. And when peace is gone, confusion enters. And when confusion enters, bad decisions follow. And when bad decisions repeat, a person loses their direction, their purpose, and their identity. This is why many people feel lost without knowing why. They feel heavy without any reason. They feel angry suddenly. They start comparing themselves with others. They feel their heart becoming darker. They lose hope. They lose motivation. They stop caring about right and wrong. And slowly, they start walking a path that leads them into pain, regret, and emptiness. And they never realize that it all started with one simple negative thought. Because evil does not need to destroy you in one day. It only needs to make you weak slowly until you forget who you are. And even in modern life, where technology, entertainment, and pressure are everywhere, evil finds new doors to enter the human mind, using distraction, addiction, jealousy, comparison, and constant noise, making people forget reflection, forget silence, forget gratitude. And when the heart forgets these things, it becomes easier for Satan to plant harmful ideas that twist your emotions and break your balance. Evil also grows when you hide your pain instead of healing it, because an unhealed mind becomes a perfect space for dark thoughts to multiply. And this is why many people feel empty even when they have everything. They feel tired even when they rest. They feel worthless even though they matter deeply. And Satan takes advantage of this emotional confusion to push them into darker thinking. But it is important to understand that Satan has no real power over a heart that stays awake, a mind that questions its thoughts, and a person who chooses to stand back up every time they fall. Because evil can influence you only when you give it silent permission by ignoring your inner world. So how does a person protect their mind from this influence of evil and Satan? And how can someone regain control over their own thoughts? The first step is awareness. When a negative thought appears, do not accept it immediately. Pause for a moment and ask, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Is this thought lifting me or breaking me? Is this thought leading me toward good or toward evil? Because the moment you question the thought, its power becomes weaker, and you begin to see clearly what is real and what is manipulation. The second step is to replace the negative idea with a positive truth. For example, when Satan whispers, "You are a failure," you replace it with, "I am learning and growing." When evil says you are alone, you say, "I have strength and support." When the mind says you cannot change, you answer, "Every day is a new chance." And this simple shift in thinking acts like a shield that blocks dark influence from entering deeper. The third step is cleansing the heart through daily habits that reduce the space where evil can exist. This includes calm breathing, honest reflection, connecting with God, writing your thoughts, walking in nature, limiting toxic content, avoiding people who corrupt your mind, building discipline, and feeding your mind with wisdom instead of chaos. Because when your environment becomes clean, your heart becomes stable. And when your heart becomes stable, evil loses its power completely. And remember, Satan uses confusion to control you, but you can defeat confusion with clarity. He uses fear to weaken you, but you can defeat fear with truth. He uses loneliness to break you, but you can defeat loneliness by strengthening your connection with good people, good values, and good actions. And when you do this, you create a life where evil has no place to grow. But there is still one deeper truth that I will reveal fully at the end of this video, a truth about why Satan succeeds in influencing some people quickly, while others remain strong even during pain. And this truth may surprise you, because it is not about how religious you are or how strong you act. It is something much more human and much more simple. And once you understand it, you will see your entire life differently. Your mind is the home of your destiny. Every dream grows here, every fear hides here, every victory begins here, and every defeat starts here. And if you do not guard this home, evil will enter through the smallest window. But if you learn to guide your thoughts, protect your feelings, and keep your heart clean, then no Satan, no evil, and no dark influence can control you, because your mind becomes a place of strength, light, and clarity. And this strength grows every time you choose truth over lies, patience over anger, hope over fear, and kindness over cruelty. And slowly, you build a mind that evil cannot touch. If you found this message meaningful and want more powerful lessons like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what touched your heart, what opened your eyes, and what topics you want next. Your voice matters, and I am always here walking with you on this journey of knowledge, growth, and inner strength.